Hey guys, welcome to the second part of this week's Coffin Heroes show, where we go through all the new single issues going on to the racks. These are all the new releases this week. There may be some titles beyond what's here, which we order in just exclusively for pull lists. They'll all be in the boxes, all the pull lists are ready for collection. One thing I do want to say on pull lists is that at the end of this year, we are going to do a massive look at the whole pull list system. We've been left with a lot of issues from several different people. It's a consistent problem. I've been trying to think of fair ways to work around it. Sort of my latest idea was once it reaches 20 issues in the box, if they're not picked up, they're coming out. I don't know, I'll have to come up with a system some way because the business is losing money as a result. You know, we're ordering titles people are not picking up and we've no way of getting in contact with them. So it is what it is. Again, I always sound negative when I talk about this kind of stuff. It is 5% at most of our pull list. As I said, 95% of you guys are amazing, always in all the time, always in touch and everything else. But as I say, it's just a wee bit of a constant frustration. So, you know, I had 680 issues come in this week that I had to organize myself within like a day and a half for pull lists and make sure people aren't missing out on things. So it's just a little disheartening if them people aren't picking it up because a lot of effort does go into it. But as I say, majority of you guys are awesome, so pat me back. But so to take you through what we've got this week, you know, the single issues, I've got a good wee rake of variants here as well. So we'll kick things off. It might be a little bit mixed just based on the pile is. A little bit of Marvel to kick things off. So you have Star Wars Dr. Aphra. This is issue 37, part of the Dark Droids storyline. This week also sees the release of Uncanny Spider-Man number 2, part of the Fall of X line at the moment. Cy Spurrier, Lee Garbey on art. So that is issue 2. Couple of facsimiles this week. The first one being the Uncanny X-Men number 129, originally printed way back in 1979, so we've got the facsimile of that in. Moving on to a little bit of DC, we have new Action Comics this week, which is issue 1058. So continuing on with Philip Kennedy Johnson and Rafa Sandoval. Action Comics is of course undergoing a revamp in the new year, so savor these last few issues of Philip Kennedy Johnson while you can. We have Alan Scott Green Lantern in this week, so from Tim Sheridan. And Cian Tormey on art. Brand new mini-series, part of the same Golden Age range as Wesley Dodd Sandman and Jay Garrick Flash. Another facsimile in this week, you know, just on the back, of course, of Green Lantern there, is All American Comics. This was issue 16, and this one is introducing the Green Lantern. So a nice thick bad boy there for the facsimiles. As part of Batman Catwoman Gotham War, we've got the second issue of the 2-issue Red Hood tie-in series here as well from Matthew Rosenberg. So for the completionists out there. Speaking of Batman, we have Detective Comics this week. We're up as far as issue 1075. I'm surprised they didn't make this some sort of bells and whistles anniversary edition and make it twice the size and 3 times the price. But no, just standard size, which is good to see. Flash is up to issue 2. So again, there's that man Cy Spurrier again. Artist Mike Deodato Jr. on this one. So issue 2 of the new Flash run. We have Green Arrow up as far as issue 5. Joshua Williamson, Sean Isaac on art for that one. Continuing down the Dawn of DC range, we have Harley Quinn. We're up as far now as issue 33. Tini Howard continuing to write. Sweeney Boo on art. Penguin number 3. I mean, I can't speak highly enough about this series. It's been absolutely amazing so far. And here we are up to issue 3. I may have even already read this issue as well, and it is superb. A little bit of indie stuff now. We have Disney Villains, Hades. We're up as far as issue 3. Again, these are great for all ages readers, focusing on the sort of villains of the Disney world. A big one this week is definitely Universal Monsters Dracula issue 1. This comes to us from the Department of Truth team of James Tynion the Fourth writing and Martin Simmons on art. That's going to be a big one this week, and we have ordered quite big on it. A new one from Tony S. Daniel is Edenwood. This is one that he's both writing and drawing, completely creator-owned through Image Comics. Currently, of course, doing the art and co-creator on Nocterra with Scott Snyder, but breaking out on his own and doing a little bit of everything there. We have a Gargoyles Halloween special in this week as well. So just a one-shot special, some extra spooky stories, perfect for the Halloween season. A little bit of Spawn for you next. We have Gunslinger Spawn this week. We're up as far as issue 25 already, if you can believe that. Gunslinger Spawn, definitely the most popular of those Spawn titles that we have anyway. Rare Flavors this week, issue 2. Amazing title. Many Deaths Delilah Star Team, Ram V, Felipe Andrade. First issue was great. Looking forward to issue 2. As well as Spawn Gunslinger there, we also have the main Spawn title, which is up as far as 346. Rory McConville continuing to write this with Carlos Barberi on art. Anyone who's into Star Trek, we're up to issue 13, but this is Glass and Bones Part 1, so this is a great jumping on point, certainly for new readers if you are a Trekkie, and from what I understand, they've been doing some great things in the comics. Walking Dead Deluxe up as far as issue 75 as well. Jeez, this is just flying by in the best possible way because it continues to be great, but up as far as 75 for Walking Dead Deluxe. And then we also have The Witcher Wild Animals. This is issue 2 of 4 for the 4-issue Witcher series. Another big one this week is definitely Gone. This is the first proper release from the new publishing company Distillery. Of course, they did that one shot, The Devil's Cut, but now we're getting into the proper creator and stuff. So this is from Jock, written by Jock, drawn by Jock, absolutely devoured by Alan. Cannot wait for this. It's high up the list this week. Some variants for you here. We have Bjorn Barends doing the variant for Marvel Zombies, Black, White and Blood. So part of the anthology series, of course, that Marvel have been doing, the Black, White and Red or Black, White and Bloods. But this is the variant cover for that. We have Predator vs. Wolverine issue 2 out this week, and we also have the variant in as well from Gary Frank. My comment when I saw that was, why can't they draw the whole series? We have Harley Quinn variant this week as well, continuing on this Artist Spotlight series of Gabriel Del Otto on Harley Quinn issue 33. We have Detective Comics variant this week for 1075. This is the 1-25 retailer incentive variant. This is from Sebastian Fiumara. Pretty great stuff. Nightwing actually came out last week, issue 107, but this variant only came in this week. This is Nightwing through the years, and Dan Mora doing the cover. That's one of the best variants I've seen this year. Wonder Woman gets a variant this week as well, for the simple reason that we have the second printing variants by Jim Lee in this week as well. So brand new cover for that. Wonder Woman 2 is of course out this week, but there's also a Wonder Woman 1 foil variant cover by Jim Lee as well. Shiny. Back onto the Marvel side of things, we have Amazing Spider-Man this week, where as far as issue 36, Zeb Wells, Ed McGuinness. This was awesome. I read this already this morning. Captain America number 2. J. Michael Straczynski continuing on with this, with Jesus Says as artist. We have a new Captain Marvel launching this week, so a brand new number 1. Alyssa Wong and Jan Basaluda on art. Perfect jumping on point for new people. We have Hallows Eve, The Big Night. I think this might be a one-shot, I'm not 100% sure, must look into it, but this of course was a character that burst out of Amazing Spider-Man. Immortal Thor is this week. First 2 issues are absolutely top-notch. Now we're up to issue 3. Al Ewing, Martin Coccolo continuing on that. I mentioned Marvel Zombies, Black, White and Blood. This is the cover A for that series. Obviously we had the cover B down there. I believe it's Lucio Perillo on cover A, I think. Pretty beautiful. Predator vs. Wolverine, of course, issue 2 of this one. Issue 1 was a big seller in store. Issue 2 is bound to continue to be the same. And then we finish off with Realm of X, issue 3. Torun Grombeck continuing to write on this. Absolutely gorgeous Stephanie Hans cover there as well. So that's all the single issues out this week. Going on to the racks. As I say, pull lists are good and ready to be picked up. Remember, this coming Saturday, we have the Halloween Trick or Read event with some free issues being given out with every purchase, and also 10% off across the store with graphics, omnibuses, merchandise, CGC graded comics, comic packs all included in that. And then of course the following Saturday, the first Saturday in November, we have the signing with PJ Holden and Derek Landy, so looking forward to that. Anyway, as ever, hope this proved useful, guys, keeping you up to date. Hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in stores soon. Take it easy.